Hi, hope you're well. I'm establishing myself an off-grid permaculture homestead in this beautiful place. And I wanted to let you know that there's so much hope. Not like the elites would like us to believe we are a cancer on this earth. You see, I've, since my childhood, had this hobby of creating miniature ecosystems. Aquariums, paludariums, terrariums. And you learn the intricate interactions in nature, the laws of nature. But it wasn't until I learned of Takashi Amano, this Japanese aquarist, that revolutionized the hobby by injecting CO2 into the water, dissolving it, that my aquariums really started becoming lush. And with that, the question, how come is additional CO2 beneficial in the micro, but supposedly not in the macro? So I looked into it, and guess what I find? The earth is getting greener. The deserts are greening. Because plants breathe through pores under their leaves, that depending on how much CO2 is available in the air, they don't need to open so much. So the more CO2, the less they have to open, and therefore the less they perspire. And so they need less moisture. And that's how they grow in these more arid areas. So, you see, even if what the mainstream narrative says would be true, in the end, nature would still win, and the worst thing that could happen is that humans get extinct. And if you believe that we are a cancer, a virus on this planet, then I guess it would be a good thing, isn't it? But we are not. We are part of this creation, and we happen to be the most intelligent and special part of this creation. We behave selfishly if we do not understand what love is all about. But it's not all doom and gloom when it comes to global warming and climate change and CO2 production. So I want to encourage you, young, ambitious, well, I hope you could become ambitious, because it is not through your desires to be industrious, to build something on this earth, that you would be destroying it. Rather, it is these selfish, greedy elite that are now busy imposing laws upon the masses to supposedly reduce CO2 emissions, but honestly it's just to destroy the economy and gain control of the people. So take heart and work for what it is that you want to do. Burn the fossil fuels. Nature knows how to deal with what comes from nature in the first place anyway. As far as I hope le grand. Le lore escomo ogare isatlo photko fetamo. Nkilo re disatlo bua. So gare ke le tse video ya o le bontsha solar system. Ntwe simple ai tlhokile tšhelete ntšhi bjao. A ke nya go le tshwenya ke le botsa gore le na bantu ba mnyama ke le bona hele tjena fela. Bona motšhina shulo a tlhatso diaparo ya ga ya o tsamaya 20 tao ya fitla ebile 20 tao. Ke khona tlhatso diaparo ke ya everything se ke se tlhokang. Mo di panels tse 300 watt. Ntsama 2000 hele tse mpšha. O ho di kry-ile second hand o tla bo vaile pila, because say no problem lo di rekile second hand. After the solar panel o tlhoka charge controller ke MPPT ke yona e betere hona le bare ke PWM e yona e no tsoma yona unless o chaile blind. After yona o tlhoka di battery ke di gel tse for your average household, it's so difficult to say because, but tse di bereka boshiu he o thoka motlakase he lo re letsatsi a le teng tse ke tsona ba rekeng reserve ya hao, so ke tsona tse lo reng di tlo determine well also your panels, but mo nna ke rekile 7,000 di battery tse pedi tse di kgona go pusha fridge, di kgona go pusha everything se ke se tlhokang. I can't go having michini, bushiu and all those things, but for touch the phone mabone, Wi-Fi, it's sharp, the fridge, and then after the battery, your lithiums are better, bang for your buck, little kotella hape. Lina ke lebella hore ka tsona mara tseo di tsama 20,000 gore o thoma ka 10,000 go ya godimo go tlhoka tsao ira ma 20,000, so ke sa tlo zula. And then after the battery o tlhoka inverter. Asikhale ke rekile ke 3,000 watts ke rekile e bana e ke 5.5 ke tshepile e bana gore e tlo ba betere ne ke bola go reka tse tsa ma China tse e ke rekile 2,000 e ne le betere, but again ke fisitse ka gore ke overloadile, so I khotlela sebaka le yona. Well, a year e khotleletse for a year. The others these are less than that, although anyway, always buy barenge pure sine, unless pure sine wave, unless it's just for lights. But like a pure sine, the difference is not worth. And then which is most of the time in most of our beautiful South African weather, you can use hot plate, microwave, baker, no, whole wheat, flex seeded bread, high power blender for grinder my whole grains and flex seeds. Hey Laurel na le dipotso mputseng ke tla le araba ka le fa le di link mo di commentsing. Na ile deep freeze I guess I told it because I guess I jinama kore ke tlhoka for the leftovers sometimes, but then the only other thing in the game batlela is for cold plunges, cold exposure. It's a very good thing for your immune system and even your mental health. Mara kazama gadi cold shower ish like a sabam is out but hanyan ciao believing grand kalum putsi sore ke raton na lebo ma ajunga wa twa ke ratang on na lebo ya iko beg yes to trade Sloboya ke batho funa ukuthi ba bone wena kakhulu. Bathatha video le futla yana. Sino buya ngala ka bothengisa go. Yebo. Yo kanini. Tuthatha lusheni. Boni sele. Uthini? Ha? Uthini? Utsale imali wakho. Oh, nginawa. Ngethilo. Lena ba tshabadi no. Ile le no hai. Yo. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh, they're about to kick it, my bro. As you know, Levan. Yo. Levan, I have. Yes, sir. Yo. Yo. Yeah. show the people that it's alive. It's gonna bite the phone. Shame. The snake doesn't know what's going on today.
Open.
The Jonga camera.
Ash, don't look at me now. I'm not your friend.
Evan.
Like, I was thinking about you biting me. And then it goes like this. Look at me. Goes like this.
Alright.
Goes like this. To me.
Let's just leave it in the bush.
Papa, I want to keep it as a pet.
You're afraid of it, Mus. I will try go hlathini. Thaba lwena, silebe tshwara, thaba. Hayi thabe. Ezwa, I hope o grand. Go tshwana le koloi re make sure re tshela dilo tse right ka mogala gore e bereke. Le mmele wa rona, which is even much more complex, re tshwanetse gore re tlhaloganye gore e tlhoka eng gore e bereke pila. A ba ruti dilo tse ko sekolong. Mara, according to this nutritional index chart, la bona hore there is certain foods tailoring they are highest ka nutrition. Ke tsona tse di botlhokwa. Batho ba ira tšhelete no ga di supplements, but the cheapest and in my opinion the best way to create all these vital minerals and phytochemicals and vitamin ke how di are fresh straight from tlhago. Your green leaves, ke tsona tse ileng they are most potent. It's very pumpkin. Usually, the best is everything that you can possibly get your hands on. You should eat the rainbow if you want to feel like the rainbow.
Yeah.
But again, so you know, carrots, beetroot, pineapple, gardening, and the best way to get them in, because a lot of, especially your greens, is through juicing. Kamko, I say smoothie, because smoothie you've got all the fiber. Your stomach still needs to well, not digest the fiber, but it still needs to process and digest that and wakura food. So here we really juice or konokrea a lot and more. I say usually I have twice as much of greens. But how really juice or can consume a huge amount in a small cup, and but again, it doesn't become. You don't need to chew. Salad, and there are two different kinds of juices. So nutrition also gets damaged by the heat and oxidation whilst flying through the. So how regular aviana and egg out cheap, we get regular 400 rand a second hand. If we treat the pila, it's a cotella, but I get vitamin. The best is how regular quality, even though quality is fast, single but mutu we treat the blind. Ufagile beetroot, half ya beetroot ya patro. So it's about chop it lots how into bite-sized pieces or the juice handle pila. And then what you do is you alternate between different ingredients somehow. So that it's all I'm not blind. I on him not. Ke bone hore not adding too many different things. Yeah, tusa. Just keep it to like 3, 4, 5 ingredients. And then make sure, like pineapple, it just masks the beetroot and everything else. So, cheers. Wabana, once Mudimu, the infinite, a creator, finite, created beings, one of the three takes it upon himself to meet his creatures where they are and to become one with them, to be a mediator between the infinite and the finite. Jesu Kriste a tseya the nature ya mangeloi, aba in form lengeloi. Moshimane wa ka a shule, enjoy ya bophelo. Come on. In the Old Testament, always the angel of the Lord in all caps. And lengeloi le go tshwana le go Joshua, tshwana le go Moses, le go Abraham, le amohela worship. Worship e lo reng hele ka bana ko Revelation, Gabriel he John a tlo khunama pele ha yena. Gabriel are no, worship ke Modimo fela. Na I'm a fellow servant. Lengeloi le in the Old Testament le amohela worship. Libitswa Michael the Archangel. Michael Eloring, it means he who is like God. And the Archangel meaning the leader of the angels. Modimo ho tshwana le kamko a tsereng the nature of man, about one with us. Une a tsere the nature of angels in days before a tlo ba Jesu mo lefatsheng, aba one with the angels. Ke ka lebaka leo lengeloi le leng le lo reng ne le filwe authority gore le tle le tlo kgona go experience leadership, responsibility, gore le tle le tlo kgona tlhalohanya Modimo. La bona Modimo o rata he re mo tlhalohanya, o rata go te expressa, o rata go share himself. And so ha creator the beings, o batla hore re tle kgona mo experience ka understanding. And so o refa the characteristics tsa o tshwana le tsa hae, re creatiwa in his image. As well, I hope o grand le nokeng nyane lo reng e thoma ko di mathaba e lo reng ke a getsintlo ya ga Modimo yona.
Sure.
Mara gore ke be mo ke ka gore ke tshabile phefo e leng mo nokeng e kgolo. O ka stika le nanyane fela o tlo e bona, and le gore deep lake e dese jang. Bopila bo bontši bo a bo tlhokagale gore motho a ka phela. Enjoyment e leng teng mo lefatsheng, it's an additional bonus. It's not necessary gore motho a tle a tlo kgona survive. So if the source of life in only the capacity of everything every experience go tshwana le lerato, le yona tshwanetse gore e bane lerato. So if the source of life is singular, e experience bjang lerato. Because lerato ke ntho e le horeng you give and you receive. It's relational. And so go tlhokahala a second source of life gore lerato le tle le tlo kgona ho exista between these two. But now lerato a se fela to give and to receive, ke hape the freedom to choose gore o fa mang o fumana go tswa kae. So go tlhokahala a third entity so that the capacity e be teng ya freedom ya go kgetha gore ke rata mang kapa ke fumana kae lerato le ke le tlhokang or le ke le batlang. And also what happens is that if there are three entities, the capacity for unfair bo thoma go ba teng, because it is only within three entities that unfair bo ka thoma go ba teng he o moan a rata o mong go feta o mong. And the capacity, the possibility for jealousy e thoma go ba teng. But now the source of life ke bona e le one, in purpose, in character. And so he ba le three bjana ba perfect ka lerato la bona, ba ratana equally at all times. There's no changing. And he ba le three bjana, they operate in harmony, and they decide to share in this experience of life. And that's when they start creating additional creatures and individuals. These three, known as the Trinity, the triune God, ke Modimo Ntate, ke moya o halelelang, ke Jesu Christ. Ezva, I hope le grand. La bona di price di anamela, and hape go bana le dijo tse di tswang go gardening ya hao, ina le benefits tse dintsi for nutrition, le for feeling ya lethabo, fulfillment, how we can use dijo tsa hao o le more self-sufficient. Go berekela ka hara mmu go release di bacteria tse le reng ha o di hema le tsona di etsa motho gore a thabe. So mo ke na go le bontsha go ira garden is simple gore go moroba bjang o no khatha green o ala ma box o fetsa o tshela kompose biae maplara modimo ha ma box yao wa thapisa wa phunya mo bjalang plankis ya hao o bjala the same day ka rabia e bo green. So I'm calling an instant garden within 1 day, without mergomohol. Cut box on a compose, jaggy earthworm, and so evil in a liquor level more YouTube, Lorelina with VTP, or system says Maranagi, Gatinagas, Hagri Tomaviana. Simple, not hard. Otherwise, later with somebody commenting. Sharp. As well. I hope the grand. Gefru. Oh, I get so Andrew Huberman, this neuroscientist, it's vital or very good hore or be exposed to Lebanon a little bright within minutes of waking up, because it's a hore these chemicals in your brain, and so yetsa hore o tsoge yetsa hore le boshiu he le nako ya o ile robala o tle o tlo khona ho robala e seng phitika ga mo ditlobong and another thing is now my gut is regular and healthy because of a plant-based diet. Within a few minutes of waking up, I usually end up going to toilet, and this is my thinking throne. I love you. You release my resurrection power, human contemplating and meditating about life. The sun, sunrise. Na I see berekisi mala, bophelo ba ka bo botle. I see kape, I see because batsadi ba ka, well, mama ka from back then already ne ba itse gore what it means to be holistically healthy mo mmeleng, and reja high fiber, but one thing Loring I would love you to look into is Barake Flex seed, the lean seeds. They are very good kahore. They balance our omega 6 and 3 because already we've got too much omega 6 from all the maize based products. So the flex seeds, and then you take, I think it's 3 teaspoons a day. You grind it and you just sprinkle it over your food, or you incorporate it into your cooking. But leona e berekisa mala gore o phele o le o flow ntshware e ska ba hore o tsamaya mo bophelong o thibane ai ntsatsi tsela nako ya yona e re ke iphosa le tla boa le tla e bona ke tla khoma ai sharp es war I hope Legren I want to ya ne ga mo le shawara sai khuditse nze ke se gabe a ke bela mazambane ke le tologele ntsenyane fela dila bana motho a fere ya ngwanyana a re nrata kapa ke tla o roba letsogo kapa study se botsa ngwana gore o bamela kapa ke tla o bolaya ora gore ke lerato lona leo ora gore e right yona ntho eo mara and yet most ya batho ba ba dumellang mo modimong ba nagana gore ora re mo sale morao re amogele lerato la re mo o ba re keng re etse thato ya hae or else o tlo re bolaya never mind gore fisa sa ruri go dieleng mara o itse ba mara a bana tlhaloganyo and ke eng nthong hai ke nagana gore eo ke point e kgolo by itself e enough sharp nna ke iketle ka kitso ya gore nna modimo wa ka wa nrata Well, I hope you feel better than nah at the moment. Oh, ay. Ke la bus two ya no. Ke ile le watleng kwa. Ke re ke tlo le tsela di video ke ntse mo skipping hape. Ay. Kore every time something a sa bereka, either ke microphone, either ke camera e shebile kwa aya sheba nna. So kore 5 hours ke le kwa. Ke boa no ke lapile ke tshwere ke tlala. Ke molaetsa e le reng ke nagana gore o botlhokwa thata. Pila channel ya ga ne ke re ke tlo thoma ka molaetsa o ne ke re ke tlo bolela ga taba e ke bolela ga yona mainly. And so it pertains to ultimate reality. And ka bona le nna hore man go zama go bolela ga di concepts tse kgolo tse a go moroba. It's so deep that ka mo ke pay for ya this step but the concepts are so deep that go di tlhalosa go boima, but nnete e simple. Le tlo re ka itse nnete re ka itse jaanong ke nagana gore ke tlo di last man ke nagana gore ke post sama and le yona ke telle mo kore ke tse dintsi banong di nyago di lasa ka gore e nngwe e na le sound e nngwe ga e na sound. Ke nagana gore ke di lase e bane le sound in the background mo ke tologang, and then they can level view. Obviously it don't have the same impact, but the message is what is important. And in the meantime, limping feedback or le nahanang ka ntlo ke bolelang gore ke tseneletse ka hara hlathi thata, or is there light at the end of the forest, or ke shaile wrong turn bare anyway. So yeah, khopela tshwarelo hore ha ke lebe tele video. If there was ever a video in a ke perfect, it's these series about the conflict of the ages. Koreki his story, history, and yeah. So I feel mnati yo. So I mero go mo kana and I was satane on TV on ulwale nna ha ba tshore taba e tswe ke tlo etsa hape ha no re ke tlo ke man passionate thata ga yona just now ke lapile ke tla bona hore maybe Saturday papa ka wa nketela Saturday ke tla bona or o tla majuana ai Saturday weather ya dumela ke tla ke lo etsa Saturday, so Sunday Monday, but for now ke tla no poster man. Hi man, living sharp as var. I hope o grand ke lushene ke las bonia maba nele birthday ya hai, so ne girile video a TikTok ya hlopa ya gana gore ke upload ebile nsha ya ga strike, so ke beile mo YouTube le ba tlo bona ke tla bona gore ke tla tsentsha bjang link mo yona video e gore le tlo kgona e bona go YouTube. You wanna say hi quickly?
Hi.
Sharp, living grand. As well. I hope o grand. I just hore la itse hore le hona le di floods ka mo Eastern Cape. Ka lebaka leo le di chila loatle. go tshwana le lefatshe le tletse ka botšhing. Go na le ba re ke di-secret society, batho ba ke bona ba controlang lefatshe. Most ya bona ba leng mo yona secret society a ba itse gore pila ba tseneletse hare hae, mara batho ba ke bona ba phulang di-strings, di-family tsa go tloa kgale o ja tšhelete. Hey Lord, ke nagana gore period ya corona ne ile boima, ne ile sleg. Batho ba go hae nako e re sa tlo tsenang go yona e tlo etsa nako ya corona gore e be go tshwana le strolonyana se ke se tseyang. Ke ka nyakisisa economic system, central banking, le tlo fumana gore tšhelete e re dumelang mo yona ke tshepiso. Kgale le kgale ne ba e ngwala, gona jaanong ga ba sa e ngwale, e re I promise to pay the bearer. Le sampa nna le ba tshepa batho ba ba leng ko governmenteng, re sa tlo bona sepoko. Ka lebaka leo ke tlile mo e le goreng ke na le freedom, ga ke tlo tshwenya ke batho. Ke kgona go iketsetsa se ke se tlhokang. Maemo a motho ga etse ke nnete kapa influence kapa tšhelete ya nang le yona, but matsapa a tsereng go fumana dilo tseo, because matla a hae a oketsa e seng go bana le dilo tseo, but go nna a kgotlhelela, a berekela, a tseya matsapa go fumana dilo tseo. Ke moo fela mo e le goreng is ever growing perfection e leng mo teng. Go bona dilo tseo di tlo go etsa motlapa le gore o e bone as well. Ntato ke multimillionaire, na le 90 something years, a nang go tsentsha fencing ka go jarateng, a ya go difemeng a khopela di-quotation, ba motsa $6,000 go ya godimo, a re next nkampane ka iketsetsa di le 1 3 days yotlhe mokhalawe ka kuka dipala ha fence ya hae. On the 4th day a feletsa go sepetleleng, open heart surgery, mara se mo pelong ya hae ke ena doctor na operator motho o mongwe. A ke tsore la itse gore bolwetse ba pelo le madi ke the leading cause of death mo bathong. So ntato nyakisise gore a reng ha re o tseba ntho a e bolelang as doctor, gore sephiri sa hae sa go phela bophelo bo tele bo flex bo healthy ke eng. As well, I hope o grand batho ke nagana gore ba no tshwana le tlhago as being part of tlhago. Go na le ditlhare tse kgolo tse strong, go na le ditlhare tsa go ke ba di lo rwana tsa go fokola. So hello Robert, ba sho gore motho o mo ratang o tlo ba somebody o a tlo supportang or o tlo wa he wena o wa the same way as tlhago it's a now gore e hole le wena gore o bone yo tseya nako ke ka nako fela le ka di situation tse difficult mo e loreng o tlo bona gore motho o wa tshepahala ene gore wa o rata so mo relationshiping go botlhokwa gore re ska jaga especially ka dilo tse e loreng di most intimate most important tse e loreng di re chigina the most ke tsona tse e loreng tshwanetse re di protect pelo ya hao tshwanetse re we protect ka gore I feel like ke nya gore man la itse gore ai gore ke feel like ke boela ntwe le itseng so yeah motho a ga se khotlhelle situation se se difficult a palla go khotlhella go tiniwa kuku ke nya gore taba e ya gore ha e je bohobe e tla swaba kapa ke re tla irang ai yo ntweo le lona basadi ya ke re lena ba le botsa gore ha e je eng or eng ha ona daide ke bolela from experience be ano ke na le go feta ngwaga a ke itse mara it's longer than that ke sa roba le mosadi o mara o itse mo ntsa diphiri tsa ga bana mara ya le tlontse ya ona taba wa bana ona le that stigma ya gore he monna ke monna he lo re ira yana ona daide cha I hope we will twisisa ka something hape nna ke tshaba public speaking yo ke tshaba ntse ba betere over the years but ke a tshaba public speaking no just to ira video yana ke na le ho ba excited thata le ho ba nervous so ke le bua go thulana le this neuroscientist on YouTube o causa di waves wa trenda ba re ke Andrew Huberman ona le tipi tse dintsi daimane tse di thusang batho and e one e lo reng ke zamile ne ke bone hore nesvaro hore ne ya bereka ke ho hema gore e reduce heartbeat ya hao e tosa back to base level like within seconds gore o hema like he ngwana alla o hema like gore o hema through your nose in a long breath and then a short breath and then o hema out a longer breath than the time we saying ho hemela in so and ho hemela out o hema as if like through a straw you do that 2-3 times o tlo bona before interview or before mo no rona le stress we am ko tlo bona hore pelo ya hao ke sa itse hore pelo ya motho e boela ko dimo how fast after that but yona e nthusa net for mara ya le tla bona le lona sharp as varo batho ba bona ngor mazamba na bya diwa moroba ya ono kata green o ka bya mabox o kana wa ska bya mabox wa ya mazamba nya hao wa bua wa bya bo busegileng wa bo bya modima mazamba a o tlhoke go epa ono bya modima mazamba na rata le he o bya bargeng makaba maplara modima ha mazamba na hao barge leaf mold e rata ke mazamba so
The sweet potatoes.
Gamko revia lang mazamban. Batho ba ko hai. Ke a le leboha. Mafoko a mantši bjana mapila so. Le tantlatsa pelo yo. Hape ne ke re ke o lefa attention ya o tshwane le lemphang yona. Ke ba le di-comments tse tsohle ke arabe mo o tlhokahalang. Mare I hope gore le tlo tlhaloganya gore hai nka se kgone. Ka mo ke na le mmereko ke batlo le eletsa di-video tse dintšhi tse e le goreng la se la bona maro a TV re tlo bolela ka dilo tse mmakatsang tsa batho ba bagolo. So te tlhokomeleng le saeng hope. Ke a le rata.